This is Mr. Leek. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run through how you can do so much better in science. Right. There's going to be homeworks that are going to be set on here, and I'm going to kind of run through how you can progress now in your year group so that when you get into year 10 and 11 you can actually smash it to pieces and you can then get the best science result that you could ever hope for. I'm going to run through that now for you. Now, before I kind of go into this, right, on the bottom left-hand corner there is a subscribe button. Now, I've put a lot of effort and time into all the kind of revision stuff that you do. Our YouTube channel has got like almost 600 videos on it. Okay, and it's all kind of done for you. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video, right, subscribe, okay, don't do that notifications thing because that must be really annoying, right, and then come back to the video and learn how you can get better, how you can be the best scientist ever. So the introduction is, there's two things I'm going to go through: how to improve your science knowledge in each Key Stage 3 unit, and also the key knowledge that is then going to help you in Key Stage 4 that you need to know in Key Stage 3. Right, looking at each Key Stage 3 unit. I'm going to show you in a minute on my website, mrlakescience.com, right, where there is a link to Reverse the Classroom. And what Reverse the Classroom is, it's kind of like a video that I've made that goes through all the key information for the unit you're about to do. Now, the principle behind that is that if you learn about a unit before you start it, then when you're actually learning it in class, it'll be easier because you'll be familiar with it. Makes sense? Makes sense. Okay. There's a video about the keywords, which for some of them you will be set as homework. And the third one is the essential knowledge. Now, the essential knowledge is like a key bit of information that I've picked out that I know is vital for year 10 and 11 when you're actually doing your GCSEs. So you need to go through all three of them, right? And if you go through all three of them, you know it all, you're going to be absolutely sorted. Now, even though I talked about key knowledge before, they're kind of individual topics from each unit. Now, there's also homeworks you're going to be set by your teacher, right, that are key knowledge to help you in Key Stage 4. The first one is going to be about physics units and equations. Okay, so there's a bit of maths involved. You need to learn units, you need to be able to use equations, but something like 40% of your physics paper at the end of year 11 will be based on that kind of little topic that I'm then going to be going through. Second one is reactivity series and the periodic table. You need to learn the reactivity series, but more importantly, it's getting you familiar with the elements, okay? Because in chemistry, the periodic table is your Bible in kind of the chemistry sort of thing. The third one is then cell structure. You've done it in year 7, you'll do it in year 9, you'll then recap it in year 10 and 11. The sooner you get it into your head, all the structure and the uses and the roles, then the better it's going to be for you. Now what you do is you go to mrlakescience.com, Google it, whatever, just type it in, and you'll see the menu down the left-hand side. And what you then do is you go down to Year 8 Homeworks and click on it. Now where you are is you're now on to Year 8 Homeworks and Year 8 Science. And down there is, I think it's about 6 or 7 different videos. And you'll start with number 1 when the teacher sets it as a homework. And you'll go learn the physics units. I'll then talk it through, and then what you'll do is you'll get tested on it. Then, when that's kind of secure in classes' minds, you then do learn how to convert the units. Okay, and like I said, there's about 6 or 7, and it covers mostly physics stuff, but there is a little bit of chemistry and biology. Once you've been through kind of the previous sort of 6 or 7 homeworks, all right, what you'll then do is you'll see for every single unit, there is a section that looks like this. Health and lifestyle. What you can do is you can click on that, right, on the left-hand side, and it says Health and Lifestyle Reverse the Classroom. And what that does, it goes through all of the information that you may well need in that unit, kind of key information. And then the idea behind that is that you're going to benefit because when you're taught it in class, it's not new. The middle one is then Health and Lifestyle Keywords. Sometimes you'll get that set as a homework, but ultimately you need to know the keywords, because if you don't write the keywords down in your exam, you don't get the marks for it. On the right-hand side, you've got health and lifestyle key learning, right? And that key learning is a particular topic that I've picked out that I think is the most beneficial for you when you get into Key Stage 4. So all of them, right, are essential that you then go through. Now, that was just a very brief kind of introduction to it. So thank you for listening. Now, the kind of message is, don't forget, you can actually do anything. If you put the effort in, right, you will be able to improve massively in science. There's no doubt about it.